comes Shakur, now lands a couple more. And 1 round to go.
I really believe they just wanted to shut me up. You know, I'm saying there's a lot of hate in boxing.
No, not at all. I think honestly, it's just the way things played out, the cards that were at hand.
Teofimo Lopez fires back at Shakur after returning from hospital, and he claims he was robbed in the ring. Lopez insists he landed key body shots and effective combinations, but referees apparently ignored him, leaving him frustrated and pointing to biased officiating that cost him the fight against Shakur Stevenson.
I was catching him a lot with the body shots a lot, so I think that was one of my effective arsenals that was getting him every time. But I think just more combinations, especially finish with left.
Teofimo Lopez Sr. goes all in, claiming the fight was manipulated and the referees were out to silence them. He defends his son aggressively, insisting that Teofimo hurt Shakur Stevenson yet was denied recognition, fueling the controversy and keeping the tension alive after the shocking outcome.
I don't know what the other 2 referees were looking at, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta beat the champ to be the champ, you know? And my son hurt that boy.
Chael Shannon breaks down how Teofimo Lopez struggled to find his rhythm against Shakur Stevenson. Every attempt to control distance or land meaningful shots was met with Shakur's superior timing and footwork, forcing Lopez into reactive positions and exposing the gaps in his strategy throughout the fight.
Weight class that he has never been in, at a weight that he will never weigh. The Olympic champion has to spot you certain things. He spotted the Olympic champion. It was incredible. It was truly incredible.
Eddie Hearn points out the chaos surrounding Teofimo Lopez Sr. His unpredictable behavior adds pressure, but does nothing to help Teofimo inside the ring. Shakur Stevenson's calm and disciplined approach contrasts sharply, exposing Lopez's vulnerabilities and showing that talent and strategy always win over theatrics.
It's a bit wild, to be honest with you. I don't like that stuff, if I'm honest, but Teofimo's Teofimo. You could never control him, you can never predict what he's going to do or say, and that...
The Wade concept explains how Teofimo Lopez was tactically trapped by Shakur Stevenson's jab. Every step Lopez took played into Shakur's hands, highlighting a masterclass in control and ring IQ, leaving Lopez unable to execute even his basic game plan against a far superior southpaw.
Having real trouble getting to Shakur Stevenson. He could not get past the lead hand. The jab was stifling him. He was having trouble cutting the ring. He was having trouble getting to the outside foot. This was an orthodox southpaw matchup where Teofimo needed to step to his left to try to push the lead hand away or at least get head off center line if he wanted to throw his right hand. Instead, he was doing the opposite, and Shakur was taking the outside track. Teo was stepping on the inside lane and then fading to his right side, right into the left hand of Shakur Stevenson, which, by the way, in the first round, Shakur didn't really even throw a backhand. It was just jab.
Duke McKenzie brutally sums up Teofimo Lopez's night. He was completely overmatched against Shakur Stevenson, showing that natural power cannot replace skill. Shakur's precision, timing, and control made the fight look easy, emphasizing the gap in class between the 2 fighters.
Everybody knows he's not a real boxer. There's levels to this game, and he was way out of his level, way out of his depth.
Ade Oladipo highlights how Shakur Stevenson dominated Teofimo Lopez effortlessly. Every approach Lopez attempted was met with precision counters, showcasing Shakur's ability to control the fight from any angle. Lopez's size and strength couldn't compensate for the technical superiority displayed in every exchange. Bomac sums it up perfectly. Shakur Stevenson's boxing IQ was untouchable. Teofimo Lopez had no answer for a fighter who thought 2 steps ahead at all times. The combination of skill, patience, and precision made Shakur untouchable, proving once again that raw aggression cannot overcome elite technique.
You know, Shakur just got a great boxing mind. You know, that's just it. He's got a great boxing mind, and you once he put his mind to it, he's gonna get the job done.
What is it gonna take to beat someone like him?
I don't know, Brian. Probably want to stay away from.
Shakur Stevenson breaks down the fight with confidence, showing his dominance from early rounds. He controlled the pace, picked apart Teofimo Lopez, and demonstrated power in every exchange. Unlike Lopez, who struggled to impose himself, Shakur dictated the distance, timing, and strategy, reinforcing why he is now firmly the man at 140.
Yeah, I definitely did. I feel like he's a fighter, so he try to fight back. But yeah, I picked him apart. In the second round, I want to say that I told my corner, I said, I'm stronger than he is.
Did you feel like you hurt him at any point in the fight?
Yeah, for sure. I hurt him a couple times. My jab, my left hand to the body, my left hand up top. I put on a great show.
Claressa Shields praises Shakur Stevenson's tactical brilliance. Every punch, every feint, and every adjustment in the fight was executed with precision. Teofimo Lopez was completely outclassed, unable to respond to Shakur's control. The combination of bodywork, jab placement, and timing displayed a masterclass, confirming Shakur's dominance in the division.
I know boxing, and like I told y'all, we was gonna see a little bit of athleticism, but we was gonna see Shakur be using his jab, going to the body. And we saw blood today. Shakur did great today. Only thing I can ask for is a stoppage. I can't ask for nothing else.
Keyshawn Davis captures the shock and awe of Shakur Stevenson's performance. Teofimo Lopez, despite his power, was powerless against Shakur's skill. From start to finish, Shakur outboxed, outmaneuvered, and dominated every exchange. Observers backstage were amazed at how smooth and clinical the performance was, proving Shakur is now the benchmark at 140 pounds.
Stage, bro, I'm just going crazy. Like, oh, he beat him up. It's easy work. Like, he's beating Teo up. Like, it's not even a close fight. You know what I'm saying? So I was just happy for him. Super happy for him.
And he called out Conor Ben. You guys both trying to maybe co-main and main event in the UK with all these UK guys?
Hey man, how big this event was, bro. Like, I ain't tripping. Let's do it.
Devin Haney points out Teofimo Lopez's lack of focus leading up to the fight, which was obvious in the ring. Shakur Stevenson capitalized on every lapse, punishing every mistake. Lopez's mental game was exposed alongside his technical shortcomings, showing that even raw talent cannot survive against a disciplined, prepared, and strategically superior fighter like Shakur.
What did you make of it?
At the end of the day, if you look at interviews before the fight, I was saying that, something looked off about him. He looked like he just wasn't really focused on the fight. He said my name before the fight more than he even said.
Eddie Hearn emphasizes Shakur Stevenson's complete dominance. Every component of his game, footwork, timing, jab, and power, was on display. Teofimo Lopez was unable to adapt or threaten, proving that technical skill, fitness, and ring intelligence beat raw aggression every time. Shakur solidified himself as the top man in the division.
I just think Shakur looked strong. Shakur looked like he was punching very hard. His jab was on point. His footwork was incredible. It's his timing. It's his fitness. He's a complete.
Daniel Jacobs' advice highlights the harsh reality Teofimo Lopez faced against Shakur Stevenson. Even when pushing hard, Lopez could not match Shakur's superior skill set. The fight was a showcase of Shakur's precision, timing, and adaptability, proving that courage alone cannot overcome technical mastery. Every move by Lopez was anticipated and countered by Shakur's sharp ring IQ. The contrast in preparation and execution was clear from the opening bell, making Shakur's dominance undeniable. This fight confirmed that physicality without strategy and anticipation is never enough against a masterful boxer like Stevenson, whose ability to read and punish opponents is elite.
For who?
For Teofimo.
Hey yo, sometimes you just gotta grab your nuts and you just gotta put balls to the wall, unfortunately. But that's just what it is. And sometimes when you think you can keep up with a boxer, that's...
Coach Wally frames this victory as a legacy-defining moment for Shakur Stevenson. Not only did he dominate Teofimo Lopez, but he also reinforced his status at 140 pounds. The clinical performance showed maturity, discipline, and intelligence far beyond Lopez's capabilities. Every round highlighted Shakur's ability to impose his will, control distance, and exploit openings. His timing, combination punching, and defensive awareness ensured Lopez never had a real chance. This fight wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Shakur cemented himself as a generational talent, proving that preparation, skill, and ring intelligence triumph over bravado and aggression, solidifying a championship legacy in front of the world.
Very excited, I said this was another legacy fight for him, and
Absolutely.
He got a chance to, establish his legacy once again, winning another title at 140 pounds. So I'm very enthusiastic about his future and very proud of his performance.
Daniel Jacobs perfectly captures the essence of Shakur Stevenson's performance. The fight wasn't about toughness, it was about technical brilliance. From the opening bell, Shakur's jab controlled the pace, his footwork neutralized Lopez's power, and every combination showcased superior skill. Lopez struggled to adapt, exposing the gap in their abilities. This fight was a clinic in boxing fundamentals executed flawlessly under pressure. Shakur's talent, ring IQ, and composure ensured he dictated every moment, leaving no doubt who the better fighter was. It's a demonstration that elite boxing skill can dominate strength and aggression when paired with intelligence, patience, and precise execution.
Teofimo is my guy, but I've always been a fan of Shakur. And I think that Shakur put on a clinic tonight. Least amount of risk. Been able to put his skill set into fruition all night. The jab was leading. You can tell the difference in skill set, and that was the difference to me that made the fight. It wasn't about grit, it wasn't about heart, it was about sheer talent. And Shakur displayed that tonight.
Bruce Carrington emphasizes the sheer dominance Shakur Stevenson displayed over Teofimo Lopez. From the very first round, Stevenson's reflexes and counterpunching made every Lopez attack ineffective. What could have been a competitive fight became one-sided as Shakur effortlessly controlled distance and timing. Lopez was repeatedly neutralized, unable to find openings or impose his style. Every exchange reinforced Stevenson's mastery and adaptability, showcasing the difference between a skilled tactician and an overmatched challenger. This fight was a masterclass in precision and poise. By the end, it was clear that Stevenson's preparation, intelligence, and technical excellence had turned a potentially explosive matchup into a showcase of boxing superiority.
Shakur looked phenomenal, dominant performance. Just what do you think about that?
Man, he made it easy. I was saying, like, if Tio was to fight more on a back foot and throw punches when Shakur throws, that's the only time you're gonna get Shakur. But Tio, he has a habit of getting out of position all the time. He'll double up his right hand, turn square, or turn southpaw. Like, that's not gonna work, bro. You're not gonna take up enough space to touch Shakur. And Shakur's reflexes and his countering was just keeping Tio at bay. It was an easy night from round one for him.
Shakur Stevenson didn't just beat Teofimo Lopez. He dominated him from bell to bell, proving why he is the true master at 140 pounds. Every jab, every counter, every step was calculated, exposing Lopez's flaws and inexperience. This wasn't about heart or grit, it was about sheer skill and ring intelligence, and Shakur proved he has both in abundance. Fans are now left wondering what's next for Teofimo. Can he rebuild after such a clear defeat, or is a change in camp and strategy inevitable? Meanwhile, Shakur's future looks unstoppable. A clash with the next top contender could cement his legacy as one of the pound-for-pound elite. Don't just watch. Join the debate below and tell us who Shakur should face next.